Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Joel here. You can follow me on Twitter at JoelKJacob_. And today I just wanted to come and hop on this recording real quick because the Heat won yesterday. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting them to win one of these two games in Boston, but yesterday just felt like such a great win overall. Jimmy made his return and had a really good game. You have Bam, who's continuing his run of dominance, and then you got guys like Tyler and Kyle who stepped up. Like, it was overall a really good win for the Heat, and I'm just really happy to see Miami pull through with it because it honestly looked like it was Boston's game for a second. We was down by like 10 points at one point, and we were able to pull through, and I really thought we were going to lose at one point. The minute Jaylen Brown made that shot, because it was kind of giving me, and you know what, someone said this on Twitter, it was kind of giving me Kyle Lowry game one of the Eastern Conference semifinals 2016 vibes. Now the Heat did go on to win that game, and the same thing happened yesterday, so there's that. But overall, I'm just really happy that the Heat got the win. And you know what, no, there's just one question that's in my mind right now. How do the Heat move on from this win? How are we going to use it? Because wins like this, they're special for sure. But I want to see Miami use this win and really build some momentum off of it. Ever since their 4-game losing streak, the Heat have went on to win 4 of their last 5 games. And I love to see it. I really do. And for me personally, I really hope that a win like this against Boston, the team that you lost to in the conference finals last year, helps Miami build more momentum. I don't want to say the energy is going to shift just yet, because the last time I suggested that the energy was going to shift, everything, kind of went off the rails, because we did the whole pod saying that the energy probably might go the other direction for the Heat, and before you know it, we went on a 4-game losing streak. And the only reason why we suggested that was because the Heat had that great win against Phoenix. So I'm not going to suggest anything for the sake of, not jinxing the Heat. But overall, I mean, it was just such a good win for Miami. Like, I don't know how you're a Heat fan and you don't feel good about that win, especially when you think about the fact that Jimmy Butler came in his first game back from injury, and he showed up and he did what he did. So Miami is now 11-12. We're a game below 500. And you know what? I still got hopes for this team. Now, I'm not saying that the Heat need to go on a massive winning streak or anything. Obviously, they might drop a couple games here and there. But if we can really get like more wins on the table right now, that would be huge for the Heat. Because the reason why I don't want to lose faith just yet is because at the end of the day, I'm always going to ride with this team no matter what. And I feel like if you could just rack up as many W's as possible and then address whatever improvements you need to make at the trade deadline, then you can maybe make a really good run come playoff time. I don't see why not. And I always see that type of hope, especially after what we saw last year from Boston. I mean, Boston was literally 23-24 at one point of the season, like 47 games in, and they were still below 500. Think about that. And despite that being the case, they still made it as far as they did, going to the NBA Finals and being 2 wins away from beating the Warriors. So I know the Heat is not the same like that Celtics team, but at the end of the day, I want to keep that high hope for them, and we'll just have to see what the Heat do from here. Because while this win is great, it goes back to what I said before in how do we play after that? What is going to be the aftermath of this game? Are we going to keep racking up wins? Are we going to keep, this momentum going? And right now, we're doing good. Like I said, we've won 4 of our last 5 games. And if you're Miami, I just need you to continue to build off of it, because it seems like there is promise for this team, even as they are right now. And you never know what might happen down the road. I know Victor Oladipo, I'm not going to hype up his return because God knows exactly what the condition is for his injury. But obviously, there's been something interesting going on where the Heat have been doing a little more coverage of him practicing compared to what they were doing for him before. So there is the hope because of that maybe his return is coming down the line. But overall, like if you're Miami, and I have to state this again, like you need to build momentum off of this win. You need to use this win and kind of get your swag back because when it's these types of wins, facing the adversity that you're going through and then having a win like this, and not only win but wins, winning this game and then the couple other games they've won, going 4 of 5 in these last few games. So overall, great one for the Heat. I just need to see what they do next. This schedule is not easy. We're playing the Grizzlies, another team that's been doing good. And if they can win that, I'm going to be very happy because that continues to show that they're building character, they're building momentum, and they could really get something going. So Miami, like I said, I'm not hoping y'all go on a huge winning streak, but if y'all can keep the momentum alive and then hopefully build off of it and get to a point where you can continue to climb up the standings, I'm all for it. All right. I'm not asking for no winning streak. Just keep on winning as much games as possible, and then we'll address whatever needs to be addressed at the deadline. I really hope we can make this work. I know we can, and we'll just have to go from there. Aside from that, y'all, there's my takes for the Heat. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at HVTW Podcast, HVTW Podcast on all other platforms as well. And make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel over here at Heat vs. the World. And we'll see you guys next time. And we'll actually do a whole podcast. I just didn't have the energy to hop on the mic for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So it's better to sometimes do these 7-minute clips and just post it on YouTube, because I know it's games like this where y'all are really excited for it and y'all really want to hear what we got to say about it. But overall, welcome back, Jimmy Butler, and let's keep the W's rolling, Miami. You got this.